More than 50 fire incidences have been recorded in Abia State between December 2023 and March 2024. A few days after a section of a timber market in the state was gutted by fire, Chisco Transport Company complex is counting its losses as vehicles and buildings were burnt following a fire outbreak. The Chief Fire Officer and Controller Abia State Fire Service, in a chat with Arise News, says the remote causes of these incidences can be attributed to carelessness and arson.
We look at it as carelessness in our own parts, because if it is not, if we take simple preventive measure by making sure that we discuss every ashes, we make sure that every bonfire within the market is properly, extinguished before we leave the market. I don't think that we will have this level of escalation. Then the next one that can result to this level of inferno is when we look at arson. Arson is another thing that can be a kind of intentional act. It could be as a result of jealous competitor.
Arafeda states that the prevention unit of fire service has taken its campaigns to relevant places and advises on the use of fire extinguishers and other firefighting equipment.
We are advocating that there is need. In fact, it is very, very important for every public and private building to have fire extinguisher. Even beyond that, we have smoke detectors, we have alarm system, we have hydrants, we have hose rail. These are the things that should be installed to make sure that whenever such a thing occurs, at least we will start fighting the fire before the arrival of the firemen.
Governor Alex Oti, while inspecting extent of damage at Chisco Park, said the crowded nature of the park was a recipe for disaster. He stated that government will look at other parks at Osisium and Port Harcourt Road with more space, with a view to moving some of the vehicles at Miverton Avenue there.
If you notice, in the last few weeks, there have been several fire incidents in Abia. That tells me that there are things we should be doing that we are not doing well. In the first instance, every facility must have fire extinguishers, and we are going to enforce it from next week. We will also try and get more fire trucks.
The transition chairman of Abia South, Uchowogu, described the incident as most unfortunate, but thanked God that no life was lost. The park manager of Chisco Companies in Abia Loading Bay, Mr. Ikechukwu, also said the fire started when they noticed a spark as they did a changeover after putting on a generating set to pump water. He appeals to government to come to their aid, saying that the loss is monumental.
The day was saved by the intervention of the fire service. And it's also very, very unfortunate that in a small place like this, you have diesel dump, which must have aggravated the fire incident, But in all, we thank God that no life was lost.
The level of damage is something we cannot bear. That's why I had to call the government to come and assist us, because it's a very big loss. Look at the building. The structure is gone. The customers' goods and all these properties, they are all gone. Anything the governor can help us do, please let the government come into our aid.
Awareness creation remains a major challenge to curtailing the issues of fire inferno in Abia. Nora Okafor, Arise News.